You know, I do enough talks on sort of the negative things of life, but you know, there's a lot of positives too. In among that, you know, but this video is going to be more on the positive light, right, for anyone that decides to try and whinge in the comments, because I was talking to a good mate the other night, and he reminded me of how important good friends are. You know, I've done a couple of talks on the shit friends and people that screw you over. My complete breakfast, right? Coffee and cornflakes, Mr. Junkie on coffee at the minute. But, soft cornflakes. Yeah, good friends are important. Like, through life, you have lots of people you meet, and they're all friends, right? Like, you know, you all get along at school and that, but it's the ones that, like, later in life, you know, you're bothered with talking to, spending time with, because they're decent people. They're good. Like, it's not just about who's interesting. Like, everybody gets on this thing, the fucking idiot up the road, forever cutting everyone off to put his story into, you know, I'm so interesting, look at me. Yeah. It's not about being interesting. It's about being a good person, you know? Helping others and stuff. You know, I'd rather listen to someone talk about the stuff they've done helping other people or things than what they can achieve. Like, you know, if they're a rocket scientist and shit, I couldn't give a stuff. If you're a bad person, you're just not worth the time. But yeah, those rare diamonds in the rough, right? The good people that are worth it. That's what you sort of always focus on, like. And try and, you don't shut everyone off from your life. I still talk to a lot of people, you know. Not exactly my favourite people, but I wouldn't cut them off because I'm not that kind of person. If I do cut them off, it's because I need a break. Like, we're all entitled to that. We've heard that in relationships, most guys, that, you know, a break is needed somewhere along the line, or we may have even used it ourselves because we needed a break. But yeah, just having people who genuinely respect you. Like, sometimes you could be part of a group of friends, but then you add one person to that mix, or put that group around another group, and people start to filter off, and you start to realise who your real friends are, because, you know, when you become the bottom peg in the group, not much can happen. I've always been good at fending my way up to the middle. I don't like being on top. I'm not like the kind of person that thinks I'm better than everyone. I just like my work thing that I was discussing with a client in the contract. I don't work for them and they don't work for me. We work together, and that goes on anything. It's all important about working together. But yeah, sometimes, like, you might be best mates with someone, but then you go hang out with another group of people and they turn you into butt of all their jokes just because, you know, it ups them amongst the other group that they have, and it might make you feel like, you know, you're just some fill-in friend or something. But like what I'd say to people, like especially my kids, I always tell them, you can tell who your really good friends are and value them. Good friends are the ones that they don't laugh at you, they laugh with you. They take in, like, you know, just, you enjoy being around each other. Look, I get all emotional. I'm lucky. I have a lot of really good friends. And just unfortunately, most of them don't ever meet each other, and I reckon a lot of them would get along really well. I tend not to throw people together because in the past when I've done it, people haven't gotten along, but then later I found out they actually did. In their own weird ass way. Just, yeah. If you got good friends, all you can do is be there for them in some way. Like, you know, you don't have to save their life. If they're like, you know, it's an idiot friend. No one needs an idiot friend, right? But on the same note, everyone has shit. And being a good friend It's your opportunity to assess, you know, when someone needs that. So like someone the other night sent me a video. The dude said a lot of nice things about me, which surprised me because I'm like, yeah, most people aren't my biggest fan. No, I don't try to be likeable in this world. Yes and no. Generally. But he praised me on me just being me. And I'd like to say thank you to him. Because you keep being you. Good people are good people. And the world needs good people. God, after the last couple of years, if we haven't realised it, it's full of fucking assholes. So the good people really need to sort of stick together. Now, remember the reasons why we get along and why we're like we are. Like, you know, there's no hurry to change. If you're being an asshole to everyone though, and everyone's telling you that, and you notice it, you can't just sit there going, that's me, and expect everyone to be your friend. Like, there's levels to tolerance. Someone once said I was really tolerant. Now, that person there, I don't think they'd say the same thing, because I don't talk to them anymore. But that's because, you know, I got sick of endless bullshit and being used by them. You know, some people will just praise you to get what they want, and that's what's sucky. Whereas when someone genuinely offers praise, you can tell, and it's nice. So, you know, to that mate especially, I won't name you because, you know, all the stuff with whoop whoop, they might get on you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. You made me feel warm and fuzzy last night, but I got to go abduct someone and bring them into this shit, and they call me a friend. Why would I do that to them? But they want to. That's crazy. Actually, got a few friends that all want to. I'm surprised how many people want to help me. I'm such a stubborn asshole. I just want to do all the shit by myself, right? It's like I got some kind of point to prove. Little boy that had 2 strokes, what can he do? What can he achieve? As much as he wants to.